Blast from China.
Yeah, we're on.
Kurt
That's-
Fox.
We're good. We're
that's
on.
it. I hope so.
And the show begins. So let's talk.
Oh, he's ready.
I don't even know if like, I hate getting into it and then it fucks up. It's like,
Oh,
Yeah, it is.
are we
but
good?
you got
You
it.
think?
Well, what are you gonna
I
do?
hope so, Amir. I did everything I did before. Let's
Nothing's ever good enough in this fucking room.
see. Not today.
You know, for whoever's watching, which no one is, but when they do, whoever's watching is looking behind me and going, it's quite a bit of equipment.
That's a lot of equipment back there,
Like,
dude.
that's a studio.
Yeah,
Look at this guy's fucking studio.
he's got a studio.
We have problems every single time
What about when you play music? Do you have problems every time?
just to get the right shit out.
Yeah. Just to actually play.
To get the shit out of here and onto that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a whole different thing.
But you don't, I mean, how much recording have you done lately with your music? Well,
I've-
you have the amps
you
and
know,
things.
it's-
You have the music coming out of the amps.
It's funny you bring that up because I'm going through something where I thought of you because I had this conversation with Muhammad the other day, the other guitarist
Yeah.
in the band.
The backup.
Yeah, he's like, you know, you're not putting out shit recently. Like, where's all your ideas? Looks like you don't write anymore. And I'm like, motherfucker, listen. First of all, I got a million ideas on my phone.
Yeah.
I pull over
And write shit down.
and write shit down
Yeah.
all the time. I write all the time, and I have ideas all the time, and I never neglect them.
Mhm.
Unless it's like middle of the night, and I do one of those things where it's like, yeah,
I'll
I'll remember it.
Yeah.
And
This one's so good, I'll remember
and
it.
I never do.
Yeah.
But I was like, motherfucker, look, and this is why I thought of you, because you always say that, you know, I'm like I have this troubleshooting thing where when I find like a problem,
Troubleshoot it.
like I'll troubleshoot it even in for myself, not in like a mechanical way.
No, right. Internal or external.
Internal troubleshooting.
Yes. Internal troubleshooting
I
device.
find a problem
Yeah.
and I try to find solutions for it. Now, I am no fucking Elon Musk.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna work day and fucking night sometimes, but I know it, I acknowledge it, and I try to fucking figure it out and get to the root of what's going on.
Mhm.
If I need to lose weight, I'm gonna try to do that. If I
Right.
fucking find that I am being lazy in certain things, I'm gonna try to execute those. You know, find the reason for that.
Yeah.
Right. So I have an issue with music where I feel like I am not good enough for what's in here. I'm better in here than I am out
yeah,
here.
Yeah.
The shit that I hear, I can't play. And it's fucking difficult to deal
The
with.
shit you hear in your head.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Like,
interesting.
I'm better than I am.
No, you're not.
I'm not, though. But I'm not, right?
But you are.
Right.
I get it. Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I hear shit
Yeah.
that I wish I knew how to play.
Well, I do that in snowboarding.
Right.
I'm way better at snowboarding in my mind
Yeah.
than I am when I get on the mountain. And I don't mean in an obvious, like, you look at the X Games and go, oh, I could do that in my head. You know what I mean? Like, I do realistic tricks in my head that I cannot perform when I snowboard. It takes time to get there.
It's a little bit different.
It takes
with
time to
music.
get there. My head is way ahead of my...
Although it's not, because
My mind is way ahead of my body.
yeah, exactly. I hear songs, and I hear symphonies, and I hear stuff I can't play. I just can't. I can't put it out fast enough before the memory's gone.
Well, you can't write music. Can you write music?
That's another thing, but that's a whole different world
No.
to execute.
Well, wouldn't that? Yeah, but wouldn't that be the solution to your?
It'll be part of it, yeah. If
Yeah.
I wanted to go the route of
Because
you know,
you can
symphonies.
stop and write music, and then later on you can look at it and then start to practice, look at it, and try
Yeah.
to make it sound like that.
Right, but even. What I do is I'll hum it in.
Dun, 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 dun.
I'll hum something.
Yeah.
And hopefully, and then I'll try to get to it that way, right? But
Mm.
it would be nice if I knew intervals better, which is the distance between notes, to know what note is the next one I'm hearing.
Mm.
So
I'm lost. But
Okay,
anyway,
so-
I get it.
you know
No, I get it. But I mean,
One-
now you're in a different.
my teacher, which I shouldn't even call a teacher because I don't take lessons,
Oh,
but my guy that I sometimes get taught by
yeah.
when I feel like this way. Go see him. Help me, man.
Yeah.
I'm fucking having a problem.
Yeah.
He started to tell me that I need to learn intervals, which is the distance between notes. To know what that is so that you can find it faster when you look for it. So there's an interval, like, for example, everyone knows the song Jaws.
Mm-hmm.
The theme. That
Yeah.
dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun, 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 dun. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
If you know that first one and the second one has a certain distance between it to reach a certain note, like between A, B, C, D, let's say that dun, dun, is A and D.
Mm-hmm.
If you know that dun, dun, is A and D, that means whenever you hear that dun, dun, in a different song, you'll know that you're hearing the distance from A to D.
Oh, wow. So you have to learn distances that you're hearing in your head.
Right.
Oh,
Now, I never did that. I didn't study that shit.
wow.
And if you do that enough, you can hear patterns.
Jaws coming. You hear Jaws coming.
You hear patterns.
Yeah.
So anyway, I
What about
decided.
dun 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 dun?
Well, again, it's the same thing. Someone that really knows intervals
Yeah.
will go, oh, that's that, and that.
Yeah.
Because they know those notes and they recognize it from other, in anything, in their own head, if they think, so that if you know, dun, 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 in that, you could also do, dun, 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 dun. Let's say
Yeah.
you made that.
Yeah.
And you go, oh, that's the same thing that I recognize from that Rocky theme.
Yeah. But with extra.
And I know that Rocky theme is fucking C and G and A or some shit. Then now I know that mine is C, G, and A because I'm in that thing.
Mhm.
If you know those things well enough, you can put your music out faster. Because if I simplify the song into chords and just structure it that way, it would make things easier if I knew those things. And so I'm taking the time to relearn scales, chords, and intervals rather than just sit here and play.
Yeah.
So I'm like not taking a break from writing because when it comes, I hum it in here. But I found a problem. I found a big flaw in my musicianship, and I'm not as fluent in the language as I want to be. And the fact that I can play with a couple of guys in this room and get shit out and make music isn't good enough for me because those guys know where I'm going and I know where they're going because we've been together for so long that we can almost read each other's minds musically. Right. He does something, I can join in. I do something, he can join in. And there's a lot of mistakes, and that's part of the problem. But I want to be able to walk into any room and speak the language with whoever else is playing it, right? I want to be able to walk into a blues bar and say, yeah, man, I'll jump on that stage without having to say, call me a week before you do that so I can prepare for that song.
Right.
I want to know it when I walk up that
Right.
stage. And I could do that to some degree, but not confidently like I want to. It's like if I was to go to...
So you have a solution to this problem? Or?
Yeah, you got to learn.
Oh, well, yeah.
I got to practice. So I'm practicing music again. I'm relearning music.
Yeah, but you've been doing that.
I've been, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just, he got into this thing with me the other night because he was wasted a little bit and started talking about,
Oh, right,
man,
this
we
is
don't
right.
fucking write enough, man.
Oh, because you're practicing and not writing. Yeah, you're like practicing. Did you tell him, shut up, I'm practicing?
Yeah, I haven't sent him any of my recordings like I used to.
Like you used to.
I used to send more, song structure or I used to send ideas. I haven't sent ideas because I'm putting them aside because I'm not good enough and I feel like I'm restricting myself from writing better songs by not knowing as much as I should. So I'm learning. And I do it every day almost. I'm getting in the groove of doing it daily. Like you're stretching every day and you're working out better and you see results. Well, I see results.
You're seeing
in that.
results, yeah, good.
I'm seeing the neck in a different way.
Oh, really?
Because I'm actually relearning where I'm supposed to be as opposed to trying to feel it or hear it and get to that note. On the way to that note, I'm making mistakes because I'm trying to feel it and hear it and move towards it, as opposed to just knowing that it's there. What you're trying to find is right here. You don't have to go and then
Da-na, 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 da-na.
I'm working on Jaws, motherfucker.
I'm working on Jaws, man. Leave me alone, man. I'm trying to make it scary.
Man, but you know, it's frustrating. It's frustrating. It's frustrating to sometimes get this light bulb idea 30 years into what you're doing.
Oh my God.
Like, man, I should have just if I did that 30 years ago,
You would be way ahead.
fucking
But these
I'd be
people
able to walk in
dedicated
any
their
room.
lives to music. You didn't do that.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't.
It's different.
But I feel like in some ways I pretended to act like I was for a while. You know, and didn't
Yeah.
do the work.
Right.
Didn't do the work.
Yeah.
And I'm okay. I got it. I know what I fucking did.
Yeah.
You made a mistake. I made a mistake.
Yeah.
But I'm not old enough.
And I'm a pro snowboarder.
Yeah, exactly.
You know
So
what I mean?
I'm not saying I could have been pro either way.
Right.
All I'm saying is I want to be fluent enough
Yeah.
to walk into any room to some degree. I mean, you know, classical guys, jazz guys, a whole different world. But like within my genre, I want to be able to walk into any fucking room and be like, yeah, I'll play. Like imagine you're at a Hollywood party and you got like, forget Hollywood, I'm just saying a party of guys, because this happens a lot. Like Howard talks about these things a lot. Like, I was in some fucking thing and Elton John was on the stage and then all of a sudden fucking this guy walked up and Tom Petty's playing and this guy, like, imagine you're in that situation and someone goes, hey, you want to play? There's an extra guitar. And you go, what key are we in? Wait, hold on a second. You guys didn't tell me this was happening.
Yeah.
I want to be able to just walk up and be confident enough
Know what's happening.
in my language that it doesn't matter. I'm in.
Yeah.
And to some degree, I can do it, depending on the level of playing.
Right.
But I want to be better than that.
Yeah.
So I'm working my way backwards a little bit
To get to where you got
to
to go.
get more forward
yeah,
later.
you're picking up the pieces that you missed on the way.
Yeah,
That's good.
it's frustrating,
Oh, yeah.
but it is what it is.
Yeah.
But today I'm very frustrated with myself.
In particular because of that?
No, I'm
You
just
got other stuff
I'm
going
just
on.
disappointed in the person I am.
Oh, are you really? Is this the thing you have to tell me?
So stupid.
You were excited about it.
I'm not excited about it.
You
I
seemed
just don't
excited.
I didn't want to tell you about it and ruin your reactions to the fucking how fucking pathetic I am.
Oh my God, what happened?
So, have you ever gotten an ear test?
Yes.
You gotten your ears checked?
I've gotten my ears checked a long time ago, though. I don't remember a recent one. Or no, maybe in last physical, they check your ears.
Did you know you can pass out from that?
Wait a minute. Does this have to do with all this other stuff we talked about, like the blood thing? Is that the passing out?
There's no blood involved, man.
No.
The
No.
only blood involved
No.
would be my head hitting the fucking ground.
Oh, did
if
it?
I no, but
Oh.
if I
Wait
did,
a minute. No, what was the last story?
well,
You
I mean,
oh, you pass out when you get needles. When you-
Needles.
yes. So wait, now it's ear.
ear test.
What do they put? Mic headphones on, and they go,
you know,
"Hey, do you hear this?" And you were like, "Ugh."
so like two.
You're like, "I can't hear."
Dude, so I had like water in my ear for like almost 2 weeks where I
Oh.
was like, you know, every once in a while, depending on how you move your jaw, you hear like
You didn't want to put drops in there?
I didn't even know that's a thing.
What?
Drops get water out.
Yeah, they have like
More
alcohol.
water in gets dropped.
It
out.
dries out your ear. They're
Oh, is that what that is?
yeah.
I had no idea.
Oh, you would have been done deal, dude.
Where the
First
fuck
day.
were you or
You didn't-
anyone that mentioned
2 weeks ago, you should have said,
No
"I have
one
water in my ear."
No one mentioned that to me.
No one mentioned that. I have them at my house. It's like swimmer's ear drops. They're for
okay.
swimmer's ear. When
Makes
you
sense.
ever go on vacation and all of a sudden you can't get the water out of your
I
ear
thought they
because there's a
covered
little
their-
wax in there. Yeah,
I
like
thought they cover their ears.
who does?
Swimmers.
Well, they do, but they call this stuff swimmer's ear. You get it from swimming in the water. You
I
get
had,
water
like-
lodged behind wax or dirt particles or whatever the hell's in your ear, and then it dries it out. It works great.
Thanks.
Now you're even more pissed.
I had to. I didn't know what it was, and I was like, I got this thing. It's like 2 weeks, and I'm like, okay, there's some water there. Miles recently
Yeah.
had.
Is this how you
ears-
scratched your face?
No, that
Oh.
was Juliet
Juliet.
scratched me this morning. No, so I had like this water in my ear, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go to the doctor and check that out. Maybe I have some fluid he's got to get out.
Yeah.
At the same time, I should probably check my ears. I've been blasting music for 30 fucking years,
Yeah, might as well.
right?
Yeah.
Like in a small room with
Yeah.
just drums and
Yeah,
fucking
killing it.
killing it. So I'm like, let me go check this shit. I made an appointment to go check it out. So I'm sitting there, and it's the doctor's. I'm sitting on this like a salon chair type thing. He puts my head back, and he grabs this little camera, which is probably like a little string like this. It's very, very tiny, and it has a little tiny camera, and you put it in your ear.
Oh, to go check in what's going on in
And
there.
you check in your ear.
Oh.
And I'm looking at the screen, and it's so fucking.
You're like,
it's like this HD.
yeah. You're like,
little
that's my
tiny
ear.
Fucking hairs in there, right? And I'm looking at that, and he's like, you see that little black hair
Oh.
there? So he's showing me this fucking thing with little black hair, and he's like, maybe you're hearing a little hair move here and there. We'll pull that out. It's no big deal. I had like a darker, thicker hair that was like
not like the
by
other
the
ones.
drum.
Yeah.
As he's doing it, I'm thinking in my mind, I'm going, I hope this is not gonna this kind of thing doesn't make me pass out.
Wait a minute. Did that thought get onset from a feeling like that beginning early stage feeling when you know you're going to pass out?
The first feeling was, is he like in my brain? Like,
right.
Because
you started bugging out about like what was actually happening with this camera thing.
I wormhole into
Yeah,
a fucking brain.
Oh yeah.
Scene.
Oh yeah.
Where like he's in my brain, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. Why I went there? Why I went so deep?
With your thoughts, you mean?
Yeah, for like a second,
Yeah.
And then he's like, so here's the thing, and I'm like, yeah. And then all of a sudden I was like, there's no way this kind of thing can make me pass out. and then I was like, oh, here's that feeling.
Then the feeling came.
And for a second I was like, just make it go away. And then I was like, and then I had to tell him because I knew it was coming.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna pass out now.
Yeah. Hey, guess what?
And he's like,
hey, Doc.
Huh?
Yeah, he goes, Doc, guess what?
And then I woke up.
Oh, you woke up. You knew.
I wish I remembered the dream because I felt like I
you
had
had
this awesome dream.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I went to sleep. He told me I was snoring.
Wow. Wait, so
I shut down.
Wait a minute.
My
is that
entire
even
system.
is that even passing out?
What do you mean? I have narcolepsy?
No.
I have doctor narcolepsy. I see
Maybe
a
you
doctor, I
do.
go to sleep.
Maybe you do. Maybe you do. It's not. No, wait a minute. Wait a minute though. But do people pass out and snore, or are you like?
I do.
Well, that's what I mean. You were sleeping.
I was out. Well, you're out. You're
You
faint.
passed out, and then you decided to catch a nap while you were there. Maybe like you. Wow. Because you don't dream. You passed out a lot.
Dude, I woke up.
Do you ever dream past? Do you ever come to and say, "Oh wow, I wish I remember what the hell just happened"? Like dream wise.
No. Oh,
This is the first time you
do
felt
I
like
just
you had a
faint?
dream. Yeah.
No.
There's always a weird trip when you pass out.
When you faint, when I faint,
Mhm.
I go into dream world.
Oh, you do. You do.
There are moments. I've had worse ones. I feel like where I didn't remember a thing.
Right.
It was just went white or black, whatever,
Mhm.
and just you're out. This one, my body was like, why don't you just go to sleep? now?"
Go to sleep, dude. He's in your brain, dude.
This is-
He's in your brain. Go to bed.
Yeah, go to bed.
You don't want to be awake for this.
I woke up and he's like, does that happen a lot? And I was like, oh, I passed out.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, let me show you how I sweat now. I'm gonna sweat. I'm just gonna sweat for a while. We'll talk in
What?
a minute. I know you got questions. Give me 1 minute.
And then all of a sudden the sweats came.
I'm like, I go like this to him. I go, yo, I need something cold in my head. He's like, it's on there already.
He started taking care of
He
you.
already did. I was out.
Oh, because you were out.
I was out.
He put cold on. He did all sorts of shit.
Yeah. I was like,
oh, he played with your balls. He did all sorts of stuff. You were sleeping.
it was cum in my face.
Yeah. He put everything to you.
God.
Wait a minute, dude.
You know what? Like,
Wait, and why is she mad at you? She's mad at you because you passed out?
I don't know what she's talking about. She's just
She told you it was going to
probably wanted to come with me, and I was like, no, I'll be fine.
Oh, I see.
I
Because
don't
you
know.
were like, I'm just going to get tested and like checked
I'm like,
out.
it's a fucking ear test.
Yeah.
Like, who would think
Right.
that that's what's gonna do
She
it?
wants it. You want that
But I
help
should have
out.
known better, honestly, because I mean, I told you about the stethoscope time,
Yeah,
You
I
know
know.
what I mean?
That was not a needle.
and a couple of ankle twists. I don't get it. I
You
don't
have
get it.
a
Vegas. I looked it up. So he told me what the issue here is, and it is called vagal syncope.
And it's
Overstimulation of the vagus nerve is the most common cause of fainting.
vagus nerve.
Vagus nerve.
What is
yeah.
that?
Well, okay, so it says here, if you tremble or get queasy at the sight of blood or while getting a flu shot, for example, you're not weak. You're experiencing vagal syncope,
Right.
right?
So
Your
any kind of
body-
penetration or pain or like, a possible threat to your body kind of thing.
Some people
Yeah.
just have an overstimulated fucking...
Yours is extra. Like now it's like you can't go in the ear. What if someone had to check your nose? You're passing out.
I got to pass out first, then we'll talk.
First you'll sweat. Pass out,
I
sweat.
do.
Then you'll talk.
Yeah, because your body responding to the stress, overstimulates the vagus nerve, causing your body pressure and heart rate to drop. During extreme syncope, blood flow is restricted to your brain, and you lose consciousness.
Yeah.
But most of the time, you just sit for a while, and symptoms will subside. So, it's just a thing. I got it.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
have
clearly
that.
you have something.
Oh,
you think. You have a thing.
Think?
Yeah.
I was like, dude, I'm so sorry. I don't know what to fucking tell you. I got a fucking problem. He's like, you have that.
Did anyone else ever tell you that's what you have?
I heard it once before.
Yeah.
But usually I'm like, I gotta get out of here.
I don't want to listen to this stuff anymore. I
I
gotta
gotta
go.
get out of here.
Are you embarrassed when you get up? You're embarrassed.
Yeah, we're talking music. We're talking like how
Yeah.
do you,
He thinks you're normal, and then he finds
Yes.
out you're abnormal.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. I'm in there trying to pretend like I'm this cool dude.
Yeah.
Talking
And then you're
music.
like,
Yeah. Yeah. And then I pass out from
Yeah.
a fucking camera in my ear.
wow.
Looking at nothing. Everything is fine. It wasn't like he found a fucking bee in there. There's nothing.
Right. So what was the result of the?
I'm fine, except for that. That's my problem. I got no problem.
So there's no more water. The feeling of water in your ear is
No,
gone.
that kind of went away, but I had this appointment anyway, so I just went to check my hearing.
Oh, that was faded as before the appointment. You got to
Yeah,
the
yeah,
appointment.
yeah.
It was
But
already
I wanted
because
to
it dries out.
I wanted to check my hearing.
Yeah.
So because of the
Just in
music.
case it was something.
Yeah, so I went into the booth and did the thing, and
Yeah.
I hear it. Yeah, I hear it.
How was your hearing? Everything was
Perfect.
good. Yeah, your hearing is good.
Yeah, but they said just because it is, it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean you shouldn't wear earplugs when you play. I mean, you guys are blasting music. It's eventually going to catch up to you.
I was always curious about the earplug thing because it like
Yeah, right here.
changes. It changes your like. It doesn't it change how you hear or like what you.
It does. That's why we don't do them.
Yeah.
That's why no one wears them.
No.
We risk it, and then eventually people have problems. Then they wear them.
And then they wear them
Then they wear 'em.
after the fact.
Don't call an AC guy until the AC breaks.
Yeah.
Then
right.
you have a problem.
Then you have a problem.
We're idiots. It dulls the tone and the sound
Yeah.
and the loudness of that's kind of like the excitement of blasting a fucking amplifier.
Can't you play like a little less, like tone down a little bit? It sounds good anyway.
You could. Well, what's probably a better thing to do?
I always hated loud.
I love it.
Yeah. Like if a nightclub was too loud, like the
I don't
DJ
like that.
Like I didn't like it.
I don't like bad music loud.
I don't like any music loud. Even in the car. It's just
Not
too
even
loud.
if you're going to like a Metallica show
I
or some
can't
shit.
think.
You wish they were lower.
Yeah. I
That's-
do.
I like it loud. I feel like the louder it is, the more I get it.
Yeah, people talk about that, being enveloped in it. I don't like to be like enveloped in, is that the right word? Into music. I
Really?
don't like it. Mm-mm.
Hmm.
Nope. It's too much.
Okay.
I like to think while I'm listening. I don't want to just listen.
So there's times,
I realize some people just listen and dance.
Yeah.
I like to think while I'm listening and dancing. I like to have thoughts happening. I can't be just like drowned out by just the music.
there's times when
Does that make sense to you?
yeah, I get it, but I just use it for different purposes.
I know people do. Music is
know.
a very interesting thing. It's like some people have their relationship with music varies from individual to individual.
Yeah, there's
Music, I could take music or leave it alone.
well, see that. Yeah,
I could go days and weeks without listening to music.
I can't.
I know you can't. I know you can't.
can't
I've
do it.
hung out with people that cannot, that listen to it constantly
Yeah.
and love it and know so much about it and have different various tastes in music and things like that.
Yeah, I
You know?
need that.
Yeah,
I
I
need
know you
music, and I
do. You
sometimes
love it. Me, I could.
it motivates me. It
Yeah.
inspires me. I
Mhm.
get inspired by listening to a phenomenal song. I vision myself being the writer and on stage and people fucking going like I dream.
Yeah, you dream
And
while you
then
listen to music. Yeah.
That dream sometimes makes me want to write, and then that song just inspired an idea, possibly in the same key because I'm listening to it, but not necessarily copying.
Yeah.
But listening to a great song like that.
I'm making noise by doing that. Sorry.
Listening to a great song like that inspires me to sometimes want to work harder. It sometimes makes me want to, because depending on where the dream takes me. So, and it's part, you know what, that might have some sort of connection to what I have going on with this passing out thing, because I've always been a dreamer. I fucking dream all day.
Yeah.
And I've done it my entire life of becoming a ridiculously successful, or having certain things, or being a great musician, or, you know, I don't know, whatever it is, freestyling and going off a half pipe and just being awesome at it and just fucking like I got this dream of me being that guy.
Yeah.
And I've done it my entire life.
Yeah.
I've sat in classes while the teacher was teaching whatever and don't know one thing she said because I dreamt the entire class.
Right.
Daydream. Like
right.
the whole time.
Yeah, me too.
And some of it bothers me, some of it doesn't, because it's inspiring if I listen to a good song and I go into a good daydream of becoming a great musician or wanting to be as good as that guy. I'll go home and practice harder that day.
You will, yeah.
It'll make me feel inspired to do it. But then there's ones that turn on me.
Yeah, they turn on you.
Like the Tesla stock. It just shot to fucking $950.
You used to have Tesla stock?
I wanted it.
Oh, and you didn't.
Never did it.
What is that? What was that? What was it at?
At 170, I was going to buy.
What's it at? 900 now?
Well, it just dropped today because of,
it goes back up, though.
the thing.
Yeah.
But yesterday,
well, that's a stock you hold on to because he's got vision for the future. I mean,
yesterday I was like depressed over it. Like, I wanted to get it, I didn't get it. It skyrocketed, and I'm not even in it. And I'm dreaming the entire day of what if I had it and how much money I would have made and the things I could have done with it. And I'm not even in it.
Nope.
And I'm fucking wasting my entire day with this dumb dream.
Do you have stocks?
That's a bad dream.
In other things?
No, I quit gambling completely.
You quit gambling. It's gambling.
Yeah, I don't do it.
Yeah, it's gambling.
And that's another thing. It's like, you know, last 2 years ago, I would have done it. This year, I decided not to. And it's like the greatest year for the 3 stocks I would have been in ever.
Oh, is it really?
Like Apple, Netflix, and fucking Tesla would be the 3 that I'd probably buy, and I'm not even in it. Whatever. It's a ridiculous way to think, but I have that issue with great things and bad things, like good dreams and bad dreams.
Right. Oh,
I can ruin in my day.
Right. Or
by dreaming about things.
Or inspire it.
I'm not even involved. Why am I thinking about
I know.
it?
I
You
do
didn't
that
do
too.
it.
I know.
So stupid.
I know.
It's like having an argument with your
My
friend.
thoughts get like I just noticed lately like that I have thoughts that go out of control, and I'm like, this is just fake.
Why am I doing that?
I'm just making up a person too that's involved in something that I'm making believe they're involved in, and they're not even involved in it.
That's the worst one.
I know.
That makes me think like I'm crazy sometimes.
Yeah.
Like
but,
I've had
but at least I
arguments.
catch it, and I'm like, that's just, you know, it's the feelings you have inside you underneath, and your thoughts are attaching things to them. Like,
but
they're being inspired by either fears or paranoias, you know, or greatness or lowness, or you know what I mean. Like,
but it's letting them grow. That's the
oh
problem.
well, yeah, you grow. Yeah, it's
if
growing.
It's negative.
You're nurturing something that shouldn't be nurtured.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like,
why am I
not nurturing
feeding this
feeding,
fucking seed?
Yeah, you're feeding a
Why
seed.
am I putting more fucking water on this seed?
Because we're fucked up, man.
For the whole day.
I know.
Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, we're like,
You're not in the fucking stock. You didn't make any of this money. It's like watching a guy who won the lottery and being like, "Oh, I wish that was me."
yeah,
Stupid way to think.
very fit.
It's just so stupid. But,
oh my god!
But it's also inspiring in other ways.
I have lottery tickets in my thing that I hadn't checked yet.
You're afraid to.
No, I'm like sometimes like it's so weird. Like I'm stressed out, and I shouldn't be because one of these are winners, and I haven't looked at them yet. I could have a winner. In my car for a week.
I got a theory.
I could be a millionaire, but I'm driving around not knowing yet.
I got a theory of that.
And they're not. They're not winning tickets in my car.
You want to know my theory about that?
What?
So, because I've done that for
Yeah.
forever.
There's no winning ticket in my car. They're just empty lottery tickets.
Let me tell you what that is.
Yeah.
Or what I think it is for me.
Yeah.
It's more exciting not to know.
Oh, well, yeah, because you know the truth when you find out that says, sorry, not a winner.
Yeah. I'll just hang on to
Yeah,
this because
yeah.
most likely it's a loser,
Yeah.
but I don't know for sure. If
Yeah, I
don't
could be
check
a
it.
millionaire driving around in a car with
So I'm just
200,000 miles on it.
So I'm just going to keep this ticket here
Yeah.
because it's more exciting to not know.
Yeah,
It's another ridiculous fucking thing.
it is.
Just fucking find out. Move on.
Move on and find out.
Move
Yeah,
on.
I know.
Need to move the
But
fuck
at least I don't go
on.
crazy over those things. I get one once in a while here and there, you know what I mean? Like a couple bucks. Nothing, no big deal.
But dude, I just I left that building today like I thought I was
Thought you were cool?
well, dude, the other day when I went to the dentist and I made it through the needle situation
Yeah.
with the fucking cavity with the cap
I
I
thought
got.
you were over it,
I never think I'm over it, but I'm like, okay, I'm working towards it.
being better at it.
Like I feel like I mean, listen. The girl was squeezing my thumb, and I was all like this, and there was
had to-
people around.
You
and
didn't know you had to tell the ear doctor all this
I
stuff.
didn't know. Now I gotta do that everywhere.
Hey, do you have assistants? I know you're just an ear doctor, but do you have like assistants?
Yeah.
Because I need my thumb squeezed. I need a cold compress on hand.
But it was just worse a little bit because I don't know. We were like,
Did you hit the ground? Like what
No,
happens to
I
you?
was on the chair. I was on the chair laying
Oh, you were
back
in one of
already.
those. Oh, good fucking. That's great.
Yeah.
Perfect. You just felt. That's why you went to sleep. There was no impact or anything. You're just like, ugh. And then,
I was out. Fucking A, man.
wow.
And it was just like, we were talking about music. We were talking about
Yeah.
like playing guitar, and he was telling me about like loving to go to live shows and shit.
Oh, you guys were about to be friends until he
Yes.
realized you pass out.
I can't hang out with this fucking guy. I shouldn't even be allowed to burp in public. I should just queef. Pussy motherfucker. I should queef. I'm a fucking.
You're upset over
I'm
this.
a
You don't like
fucking
this part of
queef.
you.
I
Yeah.
hate this part of me.
Yeah.
I gotta fix this.
Is it fixable? Do you look?
Well, he was even mentioning that maybe hypnosis can do it,
Oh yeah, maybe.
and I'm gonna give it a shot.
Oh, cool.
This time I got fucked up. I'm like,
Can you get hypnotized?
because I'm okay. I'm okay to pass out from needles. I don't
It
like
seems
it.
more like It seems more like all right, it's a
It's a
needle.
little logical,
Yeah, but when yeah,
But a fucking thing in the ear or a stethoscope,
yeah.
a doctor touches me and I'm out. What the fuck is that? What can I do if I like to feel like I might be able to save people in the mall if tragedy happens.
Not you.
I'm not.
No, that's not you. You have to get somebody.
No.
Yeah.
Don't rely on me.
No, you have to call somebody or get somebody. That's what we can rely on.
From
though.
now on,
You probably react quickly, but you just can't go close.
from now on, if there's anytime I'm with
Yeah.
anyone in the mall, bring a wheelbarrow, and just if something happens, just put me in and run.
Run.
Because I got nothing for
Yeah,
you.
you got nothing.
I am out.
So wait a minute. Can you be hypnotized?
I don't know. I've never tried.
You'll try.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
I think if you really want it, you might be able to. I don't know if that's true or not.
No, some people. There's a percentage of people that cannot be hypnotized.
Right.
Yeah.
It feels kind of cooler to be one of them, right?
Yeah.
That you can't.
Yeah.
You can't fuck with my brain,
I know.
but I need it.
Yeah.
I hope I'm.
Because I tried a few times and I couldn't, but I'm not sure if I'm one of those people. But I watched a friend get hypnotized the fuck out like in 10 seconds. Like he was like, dude, I was like, wow, dude. We were.
That's how he was dreaming.
Oh, he was out. He went on stage in one of those things, and they made him do weird shit.
He wasn't in on it.
Dude, he came out. We were cracking up. He's like, "What?"
Really?
I go, "Dude, buy the tape." Like the guy was selling the
No
the tape of the thing.
fucking
I go,
way.
"No, you have to buy the tape." He's like, You didn't know what you're doing." He goes, "Doing what?" He goes, "The last thing I remember, I was in the chair, and then I was
But
going
didn't
upstage."
they tell him after the whole thing? Like,
Oh, dude, the whole
they woke him up and 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
And
you're
you're
gonna be
back to
fine, and you feel
normal.
normal. And then he woke up, and he was like, and everybody, we ran up to the stage to get him, and started cracking up because of the show that just went on. And he was like, "What?"
What did he do?
Dude, he thought he had a bird on his hand. They were telling him they were naked, so they were like hiding,
You can
like
hurt
behind the
somebody.
chair. Oh yeah, it was insane the stuff they were doing. They were making them like pretend they were women or do something weird stuff. And
So what did he do to put him under? Do you remember like what he
well,
did?
he pulled a bunch of volunteers on stage, right?
Right.
So say there was like 10 people, right? So what happens is he's also telling the audience, he's like, okay, you guys could follow along. Stare at this thing and listen to the instructions. You know what I mean? Because what happens is he brings 10 people on the stage. 5 of them can't be hypnotized.
Right.
So now he needs to fill 5 seats. So then he looks in the stand and he sees people like this in the chair. Like they followed his instructions. And so my friend got hypnotized in the seat. That easy. And I was like trying it and I was like, I can't follow. What the fuck is this? And I turn around and he's out. So they bring him up on the stage and 4 other people because they filled in the seats with people that got hypnotized from their seat.
Wow.
And then he goes in and then he wakes up the crowd. Everyone in the crowd, he wakes up the people that were like hypnotized
Oh,
kind of.
did the whole fucking crowd?
No, like the whole, because
Half
there's
the
other
fucking
people. Well, there's other people that fell out in the crowd. So he has to wake them back out of it. And then he handles the 10 people that are on the stage and
Guy's
does
like a fucking god.
and then does a whole show.
How fucking crazy.
A whole show.
How great would it be to have those powers?
Yeah, well, you have to let the person that's gonna have to.
I know, but I want to be able to fucking hypnotize
You
people.
can get certified in Yeah, you can get certified in
now.
in hope. You can get certified in
I would be in
hypnosis.
Jail. I would be in jail.
Oh yeah.
I'd be in jail in a second. I'd be fucking everybody. Just everywhere in a bus stop. Bus stop. Look what we're doing.
Look at
Everybody in sync together. And rotate.
yeah, and then you're like, after when I count to 3, nobody will ever know what happened.
No.
Yeah.
That would be illegal.
Yeah,
I'm going to tell you what happened and run.
yeah.
Oh, my God. That's a
But yeah, he
fucking
did a whole
magician.
show, and it was hysterical, dude. It was hysterical. Yeah, but yeah. So you look for someone yet, or
This is today.
oh, this happened today.
Fucking 5 hours ago.
So you have to Google search the hypnosis people,
Yeah.
hypnotists.
Yeah.
But like doctor style, like
I need the real deal. Like
Yeah.
I wasn't in a state of mind to talk to him about it when I left. I was just embarrassed.
you might have
I
to
don't-
call him
I
if you
don't-
know.
And you know what? Another thing is, that's why it's hit me hard, because I don't really get embarrassed too much.
No.
I'm okay with what
Well,
you
this
think.
is-
I'm okay with how you think of me usually, with what I might have said.
Yeah, but that's something you say, and you want to say those things. This is something that you don't have
I
no
have
control
no
over.
control over.
Yeah, and that's why it bothers you.
And I was
Yeah. Everything
like,
else you have control over.
And like you said, we were kind of hitting it off in a way where it was like, we're talking music. He's a cool guy. He's a young doctor.
Yeah.
We're just fucking talking the shit. And all of a sudden, I'm out. I'm sweating. I'm snoring at his fucking table. This guy's like, I got work to do. What's this?
He told everybody the rest of the day.
Everybody. Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Of
He's
course.
like, I went to this guy's ear and he just fell
He's telling
out.
his friend right now
Oh,
over a fucking drink. Like,
yeah.
dude, I had the biggest
Yeah.
moron come into my
Yeah.
office today.
He seemed like a cool guy. He knew about music and shit.
Fainted
And
from
then all of a sudden,
a ear camera.
yeah. How cool is that though? The ear camera, man.
So clean, like
Yeah.
the visual
Unbelievable.
of
They go
on
right
the
in.
screen
Yeah.
was like, like zooming in on a fucking caterpillar, like all those little tiny fucking hairs.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You
was
see
all
stuff
in there.
that's.
I saw
Oh,
that
nuts. The camera's like-
for like 10 seconds. I
I
saw
believe
that.
there's a camera in that little tiny thing.
It's crazy.
Yeah, and it's putting up a HD video onto a screen.
Going in your brain,
Oh, you
Fucking-
thought it was.
starting to go through areas of your
Yeah.
brain and looking at shit. Fucking turning me into a fucking
Wow.
fuck. Such a
That's funny.
fucking half a man.
So you know what I did? You want
Not
to hear
even-
half a man?
Not even half a man.
You want to hear dumb
Dumb man. Dumb man.
Dumb man.
Dumb man.
very bit.
Dumb man.
I'm dumb man.
Dumb man.
I'm in the way. Wait, what was that? Handyman? You remember Handyman?
Of course.
Yeah,
You just
Handyman.
go out the window.
He had the fingers. He was like, I'm in the way.
That was one of the best.
He was crazy, dude. Can they get away with that stuff these days? You can't do Handyman, can you?
I don't think so. I think the closest thing to it was Robert Downey Jr. when he did, what's that movie where he was the black guy? He was,
Oh, that's yeah. He
Yeah.
was an actor playing an African American.
I'm just a dude playing
Playing a
a
dude.
dude disguised as another dude.
That's- It sounds like him. He was amazing in
was
that.
great.
He was amazing
He was
in
up
that.
for an Oscar.
Dude, when he took
didn't get the Oscar, but he was up
took
for
the
an Oscar.
makeup off and things off and everything, and then he had to play the other guy.
He
Like,
was so good.
oh, he was so good in that.
Never go full retard.
Never go full retard.
Never
And
go
you can't
full
say, can you even say that? I mean, that wasn't that long ago, that movie, but
He actually had a lot of discussions. I heard him talk about that recently.
Yeah.
He's had a lot of discussions with his wife and stuff because she helps him like make decisions. I think she might be in the business too. I don't
was
know.
he on when he was on Rogan? Was he
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about it?
yeah, he
Oh, I
talked
didn't
about
get to that part. Halfway through, I kind of bailed on that.
You didn't care for him? I like that guy. He's very
I like him.
charismatic. Something about him
Yeah.
makes you want to listen to him.
There were so many. I'm like, and so many things I've been listening to lately
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that it's like.
So you're like, I'm wasting
I
my time.
forgot that I like didn't finish that.
Right. No, I do that too.
Yeah.
Actually, recently,
I'm
I
listening-
can't get through the whole thing a lot of times. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, I got this. What's
I'm
next?
listening to not his last podcast, the one before.
Which guy?
The guy
Ku
that's
Klux
into-
Klan?
No, that was like 3 ago.
That was
I think.
cool.
I heard about that one. I
Really
did not
good.
know. The guy who's the artificial he's doing.
Zen. Zed.
He's a martial artist, but he's also does artificial intelligence stuff. Yeah, and
I'm
he's-
on that now.
Yeah, that's what I've been listening. I listened to that on the way here
Yeah.
so far. and
I
I'm
like
gonna
that
listen
guy. He's
the
been
way
on a
back.
bunch of times.
Has he? Yeah, he's good.
Yeah.
He's got a good way about things, kind of like whatever. But
A little
to
arrogant,
go
but
back,
whatever.
what were we?
I don't know. I fainted.
You fainted, but that's not.
You said you did some dumb shit.
Oh, that's it.
Can't wait to hear this dumb shit. Make me
I-
feel a little bit better about myself.
I drove away from. Didn't realize till the next day. Mine and my kids' snowboards.
Wow.
In the back of my car. They're
Next
gone.
day.
They're gone.
Are they really good ones?
Well, they're snowboards. I mean, they're
I
your
know,
snowboards.
I know,
mean,
but that sometimes.
I mean,
you
really
buy,
good ones. I mean, I have
Sometimes you buy expensive bikes. Sometimes you buy cheap bikes.
It's not cheap. I had brand new bindings on mine. The good news was that my kids.
So wait, hold on, rewind.
Okay,
You're
we're
at
done.
a resort.
We're at
ski
Mountain
resort.
Creek. We're done. We have to take. We went a little later, so we were down the down parking lot. Like, so we had to take a little a fucking shuttle up to the mountain, which is just not. It's right up. Instead of walking up the hill, like you just take a shuttle to the thing.
Yeah.
So we were done, and the shuttle worked out really great. As soon as we were done with the mountain, the shuttle pulled right up. We hopped in the shuttle. We went back down the thing. What I typically do is like I take the board and I put them on the back bumper, like upside down, so they just like rest like from the ground to the bumper.
Yeah.
So they don't scratch the car because they're like wet and they still have snow on them and stuff. And like just a few minutes while you're getting dressed and starting the car or whatever, it's like they kind of melt away and then you throw them in the
But
car.
this time you stuck it in the snow.
No. So they were laying on all 3 of them. I got the kids to lay them. They laid on the back of the bumper, and then just being with the kids. I haven't snowboarded with them in a while at Mountain Creek. Them getting ready. They're like, "Come on, we got to get ready for the Super Bowl." Like my party
so
starting.
Your car was backed in.
No. So what happens is normally I would be like pull ahead, and then because you want to be able to get out your back, so you don't back into a spot because you need to get in your trunk, like your the
Oh,
back,
right. Yeah.
so you're
yeah.
usually faced in.
Gotcha.
Where I parked, though, it was like there was parking spots up against the fence,
Oh, you could go
parking spots
straight.
up against a fence, and a one parking spot thing in the middle. Right? This one area you couldn't leave from, right? You could only leave from the one side that you came in. I went in, purposely turned around and faced out so that when we were done, because I looked at it, I was like, oh, I'll just pull out forward to leave. So I have them in the back of the car, and when I pulled away, they just quietly hit the ground, and I didn't even hear it because
So
the
3
music
of
was
them?
playing. All our snowboards.
Fuck.
Yep.
How much is that?
I mean, my board was like a year old. I mean, it's hard to put a price tag on it because
What?
because
Don't you have a receipt?
Well, I'm a year and a half into my snowboard already.
Okay, well, I'm not
So,
saying
like,
what it's worth now.
So
what'd you pay?
So like at the end of the year, I'm probably getting a new snowboard next year. Like I need one.
Oh, really?
2 years max for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I use them.
'Cause you grind 'em
in,
up and
No, in
shit?
2 years, I ride a snowboard almost 100 times.
That's it. They get 100
But what I
rides?
do is I don't just come down the mountain. So I'm constantly flexing the board, hitting jumps and pressing it and
So they
ollie.
crack?
No, they lose their snapback. Yeah, they're firm. Like they.
You feel
yeah,
that.
Yeah, I have boards that are the shape changes because you just ride them
Well,
so
they're,
much.
they're plywood, right? So they're
They're wood, wood core, with a bunch of different things in it and all kinds of stuff. But like the way you press a board,
they're engineered plywood with maybe
yeah,
better
they don't
woods.
last forever. That's for sure. You know?
Right.
And then mine, I beat up in
Can
particular
you get
because
like a graphite one or some shit?
no, they're either wood or no, they don't make graphite snowboards. I don't think. I think they tried that, but it's not. I don't think
People like wood.
the wood flexes. Like people are like some snowboard companies. They forest their own trees for the wood. They have hybrid trees. They make some of the better snowboard companies.
So what are we talking?
Brand new.
What's the damage for all three? If you
brand
went right now?
brand new or like
right now?
or
well,
how much could I sell them for if I had them right now?
No. What did you pay for all three?
I paid like $400 for my board, and I just put a pair of new bindings on it. So those bindings were new this year. So those bindings are like $200.
So $600.
Yeah, that's my board.
Them.
The kids' boards were cheaper. I got them with bindings. I got one for $200 and the other one for like probably $250.
So you're down about $1,200.
Yeah,
$1,200.
Not really though, because those kids had those boards for 2-3 years now.
No, I get it, but now you gotta spend that.
I do have to spend that.
You gotta spend $1,300-$1,400, and now you're gonna get yourself an even better one because you feel like you were gonna get a good one anyway.
Yeah, well, right now I'm gonna use
because you get better every year.
So
you want the better.
I have a bunch of boards. My friends have so many boards, and all my friends offered me. They're like, "All right, dude, I got this board, I got that board. Which one you want to use? I got bindings on it. Like, do you need bindings? Like, they already were like giving me. I'm going away in 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Where you going?
I'm going to Tahoe, Lake Tahoe, for 5 days.
Wow, that's a nice place, right?
Yeah, I guess it's gonna be.
I heard Lake Tahoe is beautiful.
Yeah, Reno right there.
Oh shit, you're there.
Yeah, we're flying to Reno.
Right.
Mm.
Oh, that's a good spot.
Mm.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. What's that place? What's that fucking brothel?
Oh, Bunny Ranch.
The Bunny Ranch.
Yeah,
Is that
was on
Vegas,
TV.
or is that there? Where's
No,
that?
that's
there.
That's Reno.
Is that Reno?
Yeah, because it's not really legal in Vegas. I don't think.
Sure, it is.
No. Prostitution is not legal in Vegas. It's legal in Reno, Nevada.
Sure about that?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's not legal, but it's
I've been breaking some laws.
But it's, but it's look. I think it's looked away from in Vegas.
Oh right. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's like it's looked away from, but it's not illegal. I mean, it's not legal.
All right.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I had no idea. I didn't. I thought that was legal.
I thought so too.
They prance around everywhere as if it is.
I know.
You go to Vegas, you see a hooker. They're all over the place.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not trying to hide. Well, I mean, technically, you're allowed to wear whatever you want and look however you want. You kind of know who it is and who isn't because they are a little bit trashier usually. Kind of getting to be seen.
To be seen.
Like that outfit in Pretty Woman. It's pretty. I like that one.
So yeah, I think that's where
So you gotta get a new one now.
It's fucked up, dude. I'm like beside myself.
Yeah.
I was pissed.
Dumb.
So that was Sunday, right? So Monday, then I go and meet my friends. The kids are in school. I go back to Mountain Creek, and I'm like driving past, and that's when it hit me. I must have been going past the parking lot, and some kind of sensory recall of being there the day before. I went like, "Where's my snowboard? Do I have my snowboard?" And I looked back into the back of my car, and they were gone. And it all hit me that I left them in the back of the car and pulled away. And I fucking turned around, freaking out, started sweating. Went to the parking lot. It was closed because they don't need that during the week. They only need it on the weekends. It's an extra lot.
Right.
Nothing in the things. I looked in the trees and the bushes. Obviously, it's empty.
Did you call them to see if anybody was
I
nice
rolled
enough?
right back up to Mountain Creek. I went to both sides of the street because there's buildings on both sides of the highway. I went to the main lodge. I got to talk to somebody who cleans the parking lots at the end of the day. Showed me where the lost and found was. There was nothing there. Went to the other side, looked around a little bit as much as I could, and then I filled out a report online, a lost and found report, and they said they'll text me or get back to me.
Yeah, good luck with that.
I know it's the only chance I have of it, because it didn't show up right away, is that it was Super Bowl Sunday. Somebody saw them, was in a rush to get home, and said like, you know what, I'm gonna return these. But I'm gonna grab them now, and next time I come back here, you know what I mean? Like
you did what we just said. You made up some story in your fucking.
Oh well, yeah, no, like that's what people are like saying. Like to my friends, are like, "That's your only chance, really." I go, "I think they're gone."
No,
I think someone saw them and was like, "Hee, I got three snowboards."
When you got off the phone with that cop was like,
"Yeah,
I got a
445 idiot here.
Yeah,
he thinks he's gonna have us waste our day and try to find his fucking snowboard."
I know. So
come back.
But it's such a weird timing. Like it's like you used to, in the 90s, you didn't fucking take your eye off your snowboard. They got stolen all the time at Mountain Creek and different places. Like, but it was the 90s. Like people were getting into snowboarding and then seeing snowboards, and you'd be like, "There's a fucking snowboard there unattended. I'm grabbing it." Like snowboarding is so popular these days. It's so popular that everybody's got their own shit and multiple stuff. And it's like, for you to take someone's snowboard is kind of stupid. It's
Well-
not like that anymore. It's like everyone's got them, their own shit.
Yeah.
Everyone's doing it.
Well, you know,
You're at a mountain. Like, you are at a mountain and you have your own equipment already. You're there. You're not just showing up to see if someone dropped their shit.
You know what would be the ultimate?
Do you understand what I'm
What would
saying?
be the ultimate story?
Yeah.
The ultimate twist to the kindness of some people and the loss and the story and the never comes. No one ever hears the truth and no one knows what really happened. But what could have happened is that somebody might have been nice enough and took it, wanted to make that call, had to go get groceries, took him out for a second,
And it
put
got
the
stolen
groceries
somewhere
in,
else.
and then forgot your shit.
Somewhere else.
And then was like, fuck, I was going to return that
Oh,
shit.
that shit.
Came back, gone.
Mhm.
Now what?
Yeah.
Gone. Either way, gone.
It's funny though. Mine's a custom board, dude, which is funny. Like, I'll see that thing if someone tries to bring it to Mountain Creek. I mean, not the chances are.
Got to put a little chip on it, man.
Well, the chances are slim because of all the people that go to the mountain and which days and different things like that. But like, you know, I'll look again. Like, I looked online already, see if someone's trying to sell it. Like, my board is like, it's not like mine's like a one of a kind almost. There's like only a few of them made.
So what
and,
do you
and
do?
my friends have those boards. They're like custom from my friends. It's not like a Burton.
What do you do?
Yeah, like I'll see it online.
What do you do if you go to Mountain Creek, someone's on it?
Oh, I'll be like, dude,
That's mine.
That's my board, dude.
Like, I found it fair and square.
It's my board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Prove it. Got pictures of it with you?
Yeah.
You got some pictures?
I'll fight you here. I'll fight you right now. That's
I've been
my
working
board.
out, motherfucker. I've been
Yeah.
stretching every day.
Yeah. How old are you? Are you over 18? Yes.
Oh.
All right. Well, we're fighting then.
Check this out. I got a stretch app.
Oh, really?
Super simple.
Oh.
Just with 1 minute, 1:30, 2 minutes,
that's great.
2:30, and 3. You just hit it, and at the end, it just gives a doot, doot,
You're
doot.
done.
Next, and then you just hit the next one, and on the top here it says the count. See the count up top?
The Count Dracula?
So every time you do it, that count goes up. So you can let's say you want to do 10 stretches. At
Yeah,
the end,
count
you can
2.
see that you did 10 stretches,
Oh, wow. Yeah, look at that. 3, 2.
and you can just reset it by tapping it.
That's it. It just looks like this?
That's all there
This
is
is
to
brilliant. Who did this?
that. Perfect. Al.
Who invented this?
I don't know, but I was looking at.
And it has settings. 2 things in settings.
That's it. Nothing to do.
It's called Stretch.
That's it.
It's
perfect.
called Stretch. What kind of case is this?
That is a magnet that sticks to my dashboard,
Oh,
so
sick.
I don't have to clip it.
Oh, yeah,
it just-
yeah. It's heavy, though.
Doesn't fall.
No, but I mean, your phone is just heavier.
It's worth it. You get used to it.
Hey, what is this? What phone is this? The little one?
I don't know.
What is it? Oh, it's the 10. Regular 10? 11.
It's the new. Well,
No,
not
the 10.
Is it
You
the
got
new
it.
one?
You
What
got
is
it.
10.
You got it the last year when we were talking about phones.
It's the 10, but it's the best version of 10. With
Yeah.
the camera in the front and back.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the one?
Yeah.
But
You
this.
see the cameras on the new ones, the 11s?
This is brilliant, and it charges. So this.
What it attaches to charges it as well.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
If you plug it in,
Mhm.
the thing.
The thing, yeah.
I don't like the wire there, so I don't plug it in. I just use it as.
Make sure your phone's charged at home.
And then I use my plug to charge it.
Oh. Do you
Like,
really?
it's the same.
Oh, you don't like.
So stupid.
Wow.
Anyway, so I felt like such a little kid when I left this fucking place today after I fainted. I was like,
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to Popeyes.
Oh. I had a Popeye's chicken
And
sandwich.
I went to Popeyes. Me too. That's what I did today.
I had one last week.
Oh, yes. Isn't it great?
It's a pretty good sandwich. It was
Ah,
tasty.
See? We got to have this competition because you don't feel like it's the best. I'm saying it's great, and you're saying it's good.
Yeah, I don't get
It's
like,
good.
whoa, like I'm not like, what the fuck? Where was I not eating
But
this?
what do you want it to do? Suck your dick? It's a
I
fucking
don't know.
sandwich.
That's why I want to put a bunch of them to the test to see if there's one's better than. It's a good sandwich.
We're
Don't
gonna
get me
do it.
wrong.
And who the fuck has a
All
real
6?
piece that thick?
That's a real good piece of sandwich.
Come on.
bro.
What the fuck you want it to be?
It's a good sandwich. I heard Chick-fil-A's is fucking banging too, though.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Chick-fil-A's is banging.
Dum, dum, dum.
But all those chicken sandwiches, you know, like you put enough mayo on there, you can't go wrong.
Dude, you know what I've been doing recently? If I get a sandwich,
You just put mayo on it.
I tell them double mayo.
Oh, yeah. And then you're like, this thing is sick. No wonder why you like the sandwich. You think
Everywhere
it's
I go.
great.
Everywhere I go, double mayo.
Yo, you think it's
Mayo,
great.
both sides, motherfucker.
Yes.
I saw you do one
That's why you love the chicken sandwich from Popeyes.
because they double mayo it.
Because you double mayo
It's
it.
a lot of mayo.
Because I got to tell you, the more gratifying moments in that sandwich was when I
you
definitely
get
knew I
the
had the
mayo.
mayo.
Get the
When I
mayo.
definitely had the mayo.
I got that chicken
Because the
sandwich.
first bite, I was like, and then the second bite, I was like, and then I started getting to the middle where the mayo was, and I was like, whoa, okay, this thing's all right.
I left that place. I'm like, I'm such a fucking loser. I'm going to eat like shit.
But if you could just get that sandwich and leave, you're okay.
If you could.
I did.
Yeah, I got 2 extra pieces of chicken though.
Oh yeah, that's the mistake.
I didn't feel bad at all because
You
I
did.
had it with
but
the
I went
coleslaw.
just a sandwich, and I walked right out, dude, with it in the
had
bag.
It, had it with
Yep.
the coleslaw, and I had 2 dark pieces, like one leg, one thigh, and it was perfect. I didn't even feel a slight crash because
Oh, you didn't?
no, because I'm not drinking soda.
Right.
I'm not eating the mashed potatoes.
Yeah, that's
I'm
another
not
bad.
doing any of that. The
Yeah.
only carb is really just the bread, and
Yeah.
it's not that heavy at all.
So that what I do is I know I'm like, the bread's on there, don't get anything else. That's
Right.
the way I look at it.
I know, but I was
Yeah.
hungry
And you were
felt
sad.
like shit. I
You
was
were sad.
sad. This is
You were in the comfort zone. Don't get me wrong. I stared at the chicken because when the chicken, you see them under the lights, you're like,
Yes.
those look good.
They're better than the sandwich. I think they're
I
better.
don't-
They're
It is
better-
the sandwich, though, isn't it?
No, because it's not dark meat.
Wait, what? Oh, you like the dark meat?
Love it.
Oh,
I love that. Yeah, I don't even care for the white.
we
meat.
doing this? We're gonna compare all these.
We're gonna
sandwiches.
do it. We're gonna do it. So who are they? So
We can do it right here, dude.
We could. We could do it right here.
Yeah.
We could. We just need to set up a couple of angles so that like we can show what the fuck we're eating. Because right now, just looking at you and me, we have to have the other camera right here. We'll figure it
One
out.
more camera.
Yeah. So look, we got Popeyes,
You want to do all 6?
Chick-fil-A,
Yeah.
Burger King.
McDonald's,
Yeah.
McDonald's, Burger King, because
Burger
just
King.
because they're the biggest.
Wendy's.
Wendy's and KFC,
and KFC.
because that's the chicken place.
That's the 6.
That's the 6.
There's no like
Whatever, dude. What are you gonna eat? How much you gonna eat? You have to. You gotta.
one bite.
Well, that's what I mean. You're not gonna waste all the. Might as well do 6.
Here's what you do.
Because we only need 1 from each. We cut them in half.
We gotta buy 2 of each, and I'll tell you why.
Why?
Because at the end, the best one, let's eat that fucker.
You're gonna have enough, I think, to eat.
At the end, I want to eat the one that's the best.
I think they're gonna be so close that regardless, you'll eat whichever one's there.
Yeah, they're all delicious.
Yeah, I think that's enough food.
They're
Like
all absolutely.
you're
Okay.
talking about 6 chicken sandwiches between 2 people. She's gonna eat some of the leftovers.
There'll be a chicken frenzy up in here. Now,
Yeah.
hold on.
Yeah.
So, what do
One
we,
of those, I was good, dude. I was like, I'm good now.
we need sorbet
To clean the palate.
to clean the palate. Is it sorbet? Like what is that? Vanilla sorbet? Or what is that?
Sorbet does it, but also like ginger will do it.
Ginger does it, but
yeah,
it's
a
a
little
little bit. I don't want that
spi-
flavor in between.
Yeah.
I'd rather have ice cream in between.
I don't need my palate changed personally.
You have to.
Mm-mm.
You can't.
I don't need
you
it.
can't judge that.
Yeah, you can. I just rinse, spit out water.
Spit out just with water and then
Yeah,
do-
rinse or
It's
something.
not as good as putting a completely different flavor in your mouth
Mm-hmm.
to then give you that whole new experience again.
Yeah.
You can't.
Okay.
You can't do that.
You get a little sorbet, bro.
You gotta get sorbet.
Okay.
It's
What
gonna be
kind?
Great.
Lime sorbet,
Awesome.
lemon sorbet,
That's what I was trying to say. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not
Lemon.
vanilla. It's lemon.
Lemon.
Yeah.
Lemon sorbet.
lemon sorbet.
So what we'll do is before we get here, you go get 3. I'll go get 3.
Right.
You get the sorbet.
Are they close by?
Yeah, they're close by to everywhere.
No, but I'm saying is like,
All
should
of
I
those
just come here
places.
and then we leave at the
No.
same time,
Oh, we could do that too.
or
Or you
like
can call
it's-
me when you're coming. And
Yeah,
I,
I'd be like, I'm going to
whatever.
grab them now, and you would head out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
I mean, they all right there in Clark. Like Clark has all 6 of those. No.
No.
Clark doesn't have Chick-fil-A in Popeyes.
How you say it?
Popeyes.
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 Pop-
How you say?
Popeyes.
Popeye.
How you say?
Popeyes.
Popeyes. Okay,
Popeyes.
Popeyes.
That's fine. You know, I like the way she says banana because growing up,
How do you say that?
Banana?
yeah,
Banana.
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 When I grew up, you know, from coming from Israel, that's the way my mother said banana,
Mhm.
and me too. I was always banana.
Yeah.
But as you hang out with more and more people, you start to say banana.
Yeah.
She still says
Banana.
banana, which reminds me of my childhood.
Yeah. Banana.
Banana.
And Popeye.
Popeye. Popeyes.
Popeyes.
I really love this Popeye sandwich. So we're
So-
gonna fucking do that. Let's do it.
Where
next
is
week.
Popeyes and Chick-fil-A?
Well, Popeyes
Rahway.
is Rahway.
Rahway,
That's
yeah.
not too far.
Is this gonna be like cold sandwiches?
Not warm.
Yeah. We can maybe ask him to double wrap it.
But it doesn't matter.
No,
If they're all equally cold,
that's okay.
they've all diminished the flavor exactly the same.
Yeah, this is true.
So-
it won't change that, but those are nice, fresh. Those are like
Yes.
you want that mayo like a little warmed up from the sandwich.
Maybe get an extra one for the ride.
You can't do that. Just one, just to eat, so you knew you have one good one.
If I'm going to Popeyes, I'm also getting dark meat chicken.
Well, go. You can do whatever you want, but don't fill up.
After. No,
Yeah.
I'm saying after the thing,
Yeah.
I'm having some chicken.
Yeah, this is great. Next week.
Yes. Let's do that next week. Does that work for you?
Yeah, I think so.
Done.
Let me hang on. Yeah.
All right. Let's get out of this.
Oh
fucking
yeah.
place.
Yeah.
All
Cool.
right. We're
Yep.
out.
Out.
Done. Cool.
Oh, you weren't messing around with that. You want it in and out quick. Yeah.